Hi, my followers. This is Rosalina here. It's a new day that God has given us. We are going to today focus on education on men and bearing children within and outside the marriage. Karibuni sana. This is due to public demand from some of the followers who are asking if we can have a message for men. What I have also observed is that majority of my followers are men, and yet I was writing about women. Now this beats them. Thank you very much. I will start with the book of First Kings 11 verse 3, which told us something about the Solomon's life, where he married 700 wives and 3 concubines. There is a lot that I'm learning from the books of Solomon, both Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. He has written a lot. I think he had a lot of experience having managed 700 women in his life. But something was so unique in Solomon's relationship. He never married or pushed or moved with any woman who was married to any other person. At any point that he engaged with these women, they were single, and that is reflected on how he wrote in Proverbs. We'll read the book of Proverbs from verse verse 31, verse 3, and then we will move to Proverbs 5 from verse 15 to 21. I'll read in my language, so don't worry. I'll translate to you so that we move together. I'm a proud Luo, and so I like the way I understand the scriptures in Kijaluo is quite unique to me, and it helps me in explaining things. I don't know why. The English interpretations talks about thou, sijui how. There is a way the English are described that are not straightforward. So I like my language, but I still interpret so that anyone who is not understanding Kijaluo would still get Kiswahili or English. So we'll start with the book of Proverbs 31 verse 3, which is saying, Kik iketh tekri kuom mon, kata kik iwit mwanduni duto kuomgi nikech giseketho ruodhi mang'eny. It is talking about two things. Don't waste your energy on women or your resources on women because they have destroyed many leaders. This one is evidence, even from wherever you are, a relative, a friend, someone you know, somebody in the public figure who passed on simply because they were, going out with a woman, or the women were used to organize for their death and all of them apparently died in the process. So Solomon was warning fellow men that they should not waste their energy and resources on other women, meaning that you have a wife but you still waste your resources in another woman. Number two, we are moving to now Proverbs Proverbs 5. We'll start with verse 15 to 21 as we move forward. So verse 15 is saying, Kik ibed jamganga ni chiegi wuon to en kende ma mondo ihere. Do not be unfaithful to your own wife. It is her alone that you should love. That is what Solomon was saying. And we all know that Solomon having in the First Kings, I think it's First Kings verse 11 verse 3, where it is indicated where Solomon married 700 wives and 300 concubines. But he's saying something here, and I think this is based on his experience, that kik ibed jamganga ni chiegi wuon to en kende ema mondo ihere. Meaning that when he's talking about your own wife, for polygamous, it would be your wives that you have declared to have married in your home. If you are a monogamous, that your one wife that you are keeping at home. Please don't be unfaithful to them. So Solomon was looking at, being faithful to that somebody that you've declared. That is why all this, he gave this information to be written. So he didn't hide someone forever. So he declared, and everyone, all the 1,000 of them, they knew each other, and they knew that this is my co-wife, this is a girlfriend to my husband. So all men should also declare their personal issues that they are hiding. I know there are issues of resources right now, and due to that, it can bring much problem. But having been aware that you don't have enough money to keep all those two wives or three, or keeping a side chick and your wife, so that you deny your family to give someone else a better life, please cut a coat according to your size. Ng'ad koti ni moluwre gi size ni. We gombo gimoingi. Ang'o migombo ne gimoingi? Why do you go look for extra marital affairs and yet you don't have money? Before you go out, ensure that your family are satisfied, they have food, they have everything. So enda huku uende as a luxurious need. But remember that your family, according to Solomon, he's saying in Proverbs 5 verse 15 that don't be unfaithful to your own wife. It is her alone that you should love. Then verse 16 is saying, onge ohala miyudo kuom nyithindo minyuolo oko. There is no reward for children that you are bearing outside marriage. Solomon is saying that in Proverbs 5 verse 16. You go and read your own Bible. He's saying that there is no benefit for any child that you are bearing outside your marriage. Verse 17 is saying, nimar nyithindo ok onego bed mag jomoko nono, to in ema onego gitini. Your children should not be for someone else. They should work for you as a man. So whether you are in a polygamous relationship or a monogamous, or you have 3 relationships, all your children should work for you. All these people that we are blaming, sijui single mothers, what, there is a man in their life who impregnated them and later abandoned them, or said that I was not alone. You are not alone. How many men would just come to you knowing that you have another relationship? Usitulete bwana. Unajua tu saa zile unapush na mtu uko peke yako. Alafu akishapata mimba unaanza kusema I was not alone. You are not alone where? Kama umeshapata mtoto, after you have impregnated a woman, please take care of that child. The Bible is saying that your child should work for you. Si unajua utazoeka. Ukishazoeka na watoto wako umecharasha nje, umezaa wengine kwa barabara, ingine juu ya mawe, ingine huko katikati ya miiba. Alafu unakuja unazaa wengine hapa wenye kichwa yao imejaa maji. Na your clever children ulishawacha kwa barabara, zingine imeshakuwa flash the following morning na postino tu. Wengine wamesha tolewa kwa different places. Alafu wengine wamezaliwa na wanaishi na wazazi yao wasichana. Wengine umepregnant a child who is still going to school. Bado mtoto amewacha anaishi na wazazi wake. Na huyo mtoto is growing calling their grandfather as father and the grandmother as a mother. And now the mother wanaita na jina lake. And it is because of you. Solomon is saying that there is no benefit that you are getting for a child that you are bearing outside your relationship, your marriage. And he's saying that your children should work for you. Today is today. Don't hang me, man. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm just reading the Bible. Now we move to Proverbs 5 verse 18. It's saying, kuom mano, bed mamor gi chiegi, yud ilo kuom nyako manikendo kapod in wuowi. He's saying that be happy with your own wife and get happiness from the wife that you got when you are still a young man, when you married. And I think here he's referring to the first wife. Now, Proverbs 5 verse 20 is saying, Wuoda, ere gimomiyo negi iher dhako moro nono? Koso ang'o momiyo chi ng'ato nono dilombi? He's saying, Why should you love someone else's wife? Or what is it that you can admire in somebody else's wife? Eh? What is it that your wife doesn't have? If Solomon, who married 700 and 300 other concubines, he's saying that all women, he's saying in Ecclesiastes that after going with all those women, he realized that all women are the same. It doesn't benefit anything. And that is why he wrote this scripture so that it helps us. Haya, verse 21, which is our last verse, is saying, Ruoth Nyasaye neno gik moko duto mitimo kendo orangi kamoro amora midhiye. I'm closing my Bible. The Bible is saying that God is seeing you and you can't hide from him. He's seeing you from anywhere that you go. That time that you are hiding, even now, you are watching this when you are in your another person's husband's and another person's wife, when he has gone out for safari, you are taking advantage. Sasa ukishapatikana unajificha chini ya kitanda hapo, alafu nini itatendeka? Wengine hata mna energy, unaongeza mpaka na blue pill ndio usatisfy your side chick, na bibi yako ametulia. Hata saa zile umesema tulale tu, anatulia tu, anakuambia baba fulani tulale, lakini huko unajua mpaka upeleke energy na fare yako iwezi enda bure. That is why you people are dying of blue pill. Why do you struggle with life and yet you have a wife? Yeah? If Solomon, who married 7, is the one who have said that, keep to your wife, there is nothing, and keep off other people's wives because they have killed many leaders in the world. So I'm just saying that it is important for men to be responsible. And if all men would be responsible, we wouldn't be having these single mothers around. But they are increasing in number. Please take care. God gave you those seeds so that you make use of them well. He didn't give you those seeds to waste them anywhere. Some you throw on the road, some you throw on a rock where there is a little soil. Some you throw inside the thorns. And some are the ones that you come and plant in a good soil. I know of quite a number of, children who are struggling to know who are their fathers. And you are there hidden and you just know, you see your child. Eh? Why can't you take care of them? They should work for you. Sometimes you are struggling with your own children. They have not been blessed. And those children that you left out are the ones who are now blessed. You don't even have a good house. You don't have a car. And your children are driving Prados and big Mercedes and big vehicles. And you don't know them. Please, if you know your child is somewhere, take them early. And even as women, if you are brought for a child, and nowadays there is DNA, you can go confirm if the child is for your husband. Welcome them. You'll never know who will take care of you. Welcome them and take care of them. I'm telling you for free. There are many women who have benefited from the same by just welcoming those other children. All them, take them. Your husband's children are your children. Take care of them. Ama leo nimewakazia. So that is my message today. So you know that we've read from the book of Proverbs 31 verse 3, and then we went to Proverbs 5 from verse 15 to 21. It has the whole story. So don't mistake me for anything. I've just read for you the Bible and interpreted as it is. So that is enough of a take-home message. Share this message with your husband, with someone else that may benefit from it, and follow Christian Family Life by with Rosalina. Have a good night, followers. I love you.